Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Antoine Thomas back again with another episode of Silver Lining TV, where we motivate and inspire people to create a better life through real estate. And I am extremely excited about this episode because we're going to touch on a subject that I believe could put you on a path of prosperity in your life. And this is something that I discovered a few years ago. And ever since I deployed it in my life, I've been able to see massive changes in a positive direction and really benefit not only my life, but the people around me who I truly care about, and then the people who I work with every day. So the title, or I guess the conversation, is going to be about who do you need to become? Now, who do you need to become? Who do you need to be? What I'm going to touch on today is a formula, and we call it the Be Do Have formula. A lot of you may have never heard it before, but it is very, very powerful because the Be Do Have formula is a framework that is for lasting change in your life. Now, we all have programs that we're running in our lives. We all have frameworks that we are pretty much running in our life. And if you're not getting the results that you desire, you want to really pay attention. Take notes on this episode because I'm going to break down how you can, again, lead not only yourself, but people that you care about, people around you, to a rich life, a life of abundance and prosperity. Now, before I elucidate on what the Be Do Have formula is really about, I want to share a personal story with you because, again, I want to share with you how I discovered Be Do Have and what it has done for me from the day I discovered it to where I'm at currently right now. So when I decided to get into real estate, I quickly realized that I wanted to be the best I could be. It was an industry that I knew if I put the work in, I'm going to see results. And I quickly realized that in order for me to be great at this in this industry, be great at my job, be great at my career, and do what is important to me, and that is to serve people at a high level and make people feel good, I need to become the type of person who can deliver those results to my clients. So after I learned the process, your technicalities of real estate, I was very clear that I wanted to find out, how can I serve people at the highest level? And I knew that after learning about the Be Do Have, I knew that I had to become that type of person. So I learned. I followed people who were delivering great results to their clients. And as a solo agent out there doing my thing and being able to help so many different people, I was able to accomplish that. But it started with being, with the being part. It was extremely important. Then when I became even more successful, meaning I had more people who were requiring or inquiring about my services and being able to help them, I learned that only one man, and I needed support. I needed help. So the question then was, well, again, I know I need to now become someone who has the capacity, who has the knowledge, the wisdom, the ability to lead now an organization, because now I need help. I need people to be able to help my clients. I need people to help me to be able to help my clients. So then I had to become now a leader within my organization, and a leader who is leading the correct way, right? Being a servant leader, being able to follow the steps necessary to make sure everybody is doing what they have to do, ultimately making the client happy. So as you could tell, when I got into real estate as a solo agent, I had to become that type of person mentally. I had to mold myself into that type of person before I could do anything at that level. And then after doing the work, I would then have whatever I desired. And I had to do that in every level. Where I'm currently at right now is, again, I'm leading an organization of wonderful people, outstanding people, high-level people. And I've had to grow now into becoming a high-level thinker, an intellectual. I had to make sure that I am leading now the organization as a whole, not really selling homes anymore, but now helping other people within my organization help more families. But I had to become first. Now, that is how it worked for me. I just put the focus on becoming. I learned. And to elucidate now on what I did first, I asked myself questions. I had to ask myself, who do I need to be? Who's the person that I need to be? I had to find out, what kind of person would have access to those kind of outcomes that I desire. What type of person would have access to those desires that I want? It's very clear that success in any area of life starts with a clear picture about the results that you desire. So I got clear on that. And then I also had to figure out what were the standards and principles that kind of person lived by. How do they make their decisions every day? It was very important that I got clear on that. I do believe high quality questions, whether you ask others high quality questions or you ask yourself, it will yield high quality answers. So I did that. And I knew that undoubtedly, if I can be this kind of person, then I can have the same access that they have. No questions. If I handle my finances like a wealthy, prosperous man or woman does, I'm going to get the same results that they get. If I want to get in great health, great condition, then I need to do what the people who are already doing that at a high level, I need to model that. It's not really, rocket science to it, but a lot of us are running different formulas, and that's the purpose of this episode. So the be, do, have formula. I want to talk about the 3 common formulas. You're going to find this at all the people. After now you learn this stuff, you may now be able to see, oh, they're running this formula. Or, hey, I'm running this formula. So what are the 3 common formulas? You have the victim formula. That is the have, do, be formula, the victim formula. Then you have the worker formula. That's the do, have, be. So you have the victim and the worker, 2 different formulas. Again, the victim is have, do, be. The worker is do, have, be. And then you have the winner, who we all should strive to run this type of program in our life, to run this type of formula. The winner is be, do, have. So let's touch on the victim real quick, because this is a great time to become self-aware, to discover where are you right now. The victim says, once I have money, once I have the time, once I have the resources, I'll then do the things I always wanted to do, and I'll finally be happy. That's the have, do, be. The problem with that, the reason why they're the victim, is because once they do not accomplish whatever it was that they said they were going to finally be happy, like if I accomplish this, I'll be happy, then they blame others. They point the fingers at other people. And you see a lot of this, right? And a lot of people who are in the victim, using a victim formula daily, they tend to be in the same position 5 years from the day where you last spoke with them. 5 years later, they're still in the same position. 10 years later, maybe things have even gotten worse. It's because they're running a victim formula. And again, this is an opportunity for you to be able to help others. Like, you got family, you got friends. This is a great opportunity to have a discussion about how you can help guide them. So what does the worker do? Because we touched on the victim. What does the worker do? The worker says, the more I do, the more I'll have. And the more I have, the happier I'll be. So they're the worker because they think that by doing more, they'll have more, which in return will make them happy. What that leads to is unfulfillment. That leads to regret. Those are negative emotions. Those are negative feelings that you want. Fulfillment is gold. Fulfillment is true currency, right? That's true currency, fulfillment. But the worker, they never reach fulfillment because they always want to do more, to have more, and then they finally think they'll be happy. Excuse me. Conversely, the winner tailors his or her life by utilizing the be, do, have formula. Okay. The winner is going to be cognizant of the fact that they have to be someone worthy of such accomplishments that they desire. The high level accomplishments, generating wealth, being able to run a business, being able to be great at their position in an organization, being able to drive the car that they want, that they desire, being able to have the house that they want, that they desire, being able to, whatever it is that they really want, they know that they have to become the person who is worthy of those accomplishments, whether it's material, spiritual, whatever it may be for you or for them. But they're aware that they have to become more. They have to be worthy of that. And they're always asking themselves quality questions. It's very important that when you get off track and you're participating in errant ways, you want to make sure that you are aware and you course correct and get back on the correct path. But more importantly, you got to take that action. Where none of us are perfect, but the be, do, have, the winner, because we're not perfect, when they make mistakes, they get back on track just like that. And they keep pushing. And a lot of times the be, do, have, the winners, when they make mistakes, they can turn those into wins. They could turn a loss into a win because they have the mentality. They are becoming the type of person who thinks from that perspective. Okay. Keep that in mind. I hope you guys are taking notes. They understand that they got to be who they are required to be. So then they can do what is required for them to do, for them to then have a rich life, an abundant life, a prosperous life. It's very important. Normally, these people are very assiduous. Normally, these people are diligent. They're hardworking. Normally, these people are very intentional. They're focused. You may find these type of people reading a lot of books. You may find these people, considering we're in the information age where you have YouTube, you have Google, you have so many things at your fingertips that you can learn from. You normally find these people who are indulging in those type of activities, learning, and then very intentional about applying and not waiting too long to apply, like getting right to it. Oh, I learned this. Oh, this is a great tip. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it today. I'm not gonna wait because, again, the have, do, be mentality, the victim mentality, they say, hey, I'm gonna wait until the perfect time for me to, take that step. They understand to not take that path. All right. So here's the caveat. The caveat is that the be, do, have formula is the rarest of the three, and it's the most abstract. However, for a fact, I know that it works because you are looking at an individual. And if you know some of the people within my organization, they have applied this formula as well, not only for themselves, but for the people that they know, their circles, their families, friends. And by applying that, I've seen other people grow from this. And I know high level people. When I say high level, I know multimillionaires that within my network that I communicate with weekly. And they operate with this formula every day. So that's the caveat. I have a question for you. Which formula are you currently running in your life? What's your formula that you're currently running? Is it the victim formula, which is the have, do, be? Is it the worker formula, which is the do, have, be? Or is it the winner formula, be, do, have? And if you're not accomplishing your goals yet, but you're on the path of accomplishing them, you're probably on the be, do, have. You're on the way. You're en route. You're en route. You're on your way to it. But if you're not using the be, do, have formula, I strongly encourage you to take this path, because this is true. This is true fulfillment. This is true wealth. It's fulfillment and becoming more a better human being, thinking better, having clarity in your life. And most of us, we really enjoy helping others. So when we can learn and pour into others, man, it's such a great feeling, because if you could say one thing, do one kind act of service, if you could, smile with somebody, that could be life-changing for some people. So the be, do, have is actually a great way. If you want to make the world better, you living the be, do life, the be, do, have lifestyle, the be, do, have formula, deploying that into your life, that is the first step to help you give back to the community and even the world. Most people who are not in good moods, who are, they're dealing with things, maybe they're running the victim formula or the worker formula, they don't smile much. They don't laugh much. They don't want to give much. They don't have a surplus to give, whether it's energy, whether it's economically, spiritually, anything, because, unfulfilled. It's just a different program they're running. So again, I encourage you, be a winner. All right. Do you need to reformulate? It's all about being aware. Are you now aware that, hey, I need to step back and I need to reformulate? I'm running the wrong formula. I gotta get this right. Okay. It's not too late to get on the path of fulfillment and prosperity. So I encourage you to do so. You guys, this is all from love. Silver lining. What we do is we want to just give back in every way. We are real estate advisors. However, within our organization, we're always talking about how can we become better? How can we become better human beings? We know as we build ourselves up to be better, as we become stronger mentally and even physically, when we can become stronger spiritually, we understand that we can serve more people and pour into them and help them enrich their lives. That's our true belief. And we talk about it every day. We share these stories every day. So you guys take care. Until the next time, be safe. We love you. We'll see you.